13 Roads. Here is a tale I have not yet forgotten. Listen. Tonight it is a boy with a stolen sword and a brother in a grave. His name was Garrick. He went up the iron road with 300 men. He came down with a word. I will tell you what he tried to keep, and what the road took anyway. Garrick was 16 the night he sold his brother's sword. He had not actually sold it, he had pawned it 2 weeks before the company marched, against the price of a sword small enough to fit his hand. The pawnbroker had been an old woman with a single tooth and a fondness for boys who said please. Garrick had said please. The woman had looked at the sword and at his face and at the sword again and had said, "You'll come back for this one." He had said yes. She had said, "You won't." He had said yes again, more quietly. She had given him the smaller sword and a brass token that said the brother's sword was hers until he came back with the money, and she had told him to keep the token in his boot, where boys keep things they are afraid of losing. The token was in his boot the night the company slept at the inn at the foot of the pass. He could not sleep. He had paid for a bed. His brother had told him once that you should always pay for the bed, but never sleep in it the first night, because people who pay for beds get robbed in beds, and people who sleep on the floor get to keep their boots. Garrick was on the floor. The boots were under his head. The token was in the left one. The smaller sword was on the floor beside him, with his hand on the hilt, the way he had practiced. He was not asleep. He was watching the bar. The man with ink-stained fingers walked in at the 3rd hour. He did not look at anyone. He went straight to the bar, and he ordered 2 glasses of pale wine, and he sat at the end of the bar with both glasses in front of him, and he did not drink either. Garrick watched him for a long time. The man laughed twice, once at nothing, once at nothing again. Both times softly, as if remembering jokes told a long way away. Then the lieutenant nudged the captain, and the captain stood, and the captain went to the bar, and the captain sat down beside the stranger, because the lieutenant had said the stranger had a map. Garrick watched the captain lean in. He watched the stranger's mouth move. He could not hear the words. He could see only that the captain was nodding, and that the captain, Cain Hollow, an honest man, who had a wife in a town he meant to come home to, was, after a moment, smiling. Garrick did not like the smile. He did not know why. He drummed 2 fingers on the canteen at his hip. The rhythm was his brother's. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. His brother had said it was the rhythm of a horse that wasn't tired yet. Garrick had not asked his brother why a soldier should drum the rhythm of a horse. His brother had been the kind of man you did not ask things of more than once. The stranger turned his head then, just slightly, as if he had heard something at the edge of the room. Garrick stopped drumming. The stranger turned back to the captain. Garrick told himself he was being stupid. He told himself the man had not heard him. He believed himself. He should not have. For 3 days the march was easy. Garrick was put near the front of the column because he was small and could see between the men ahead of him. On the 3rd morning, he drummed his brother's rhythm on the canteen, very softly, with 2 fingers, and the boy beside him asked what it was, and Garrick told him. "My brother's," he said. He learned it from someone. He never said who. "Teach it to me," the boy said. Garrick taught it. 2 boys drumming on canteens. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. By the noon halt, 4 boys were drumming. By the evening, 20. By the 2nd night, the rhythm had walked the length of the column and back, and Garrick heard it from his own bedroll coming from somewhere ahead in the dark. The captain heard it too. The captain wrote about it in his only letter. "The boys are drumming a rhythm I do not know, and I find that I like it, and I would like to learn it before we reach the front." The captain did not learn it before they reached the front. The captain did not reach the front. But on the 3rd night, Garrick lay in his blanket and listened to 40 men drumming his brother's rhythm under their breath, and he thought, "This is what my brother wanted. This is what he meant by going. And he was, briefly, happy in a way that he had not been since the grave. He did not know that the rhythm was a song his brother had not finished. He did not know that nothing the road heard ever stayed unfinished. On the 5th morning, Garrick tried to make a joke. He had decided the night before that he would. The boys had been quiet at the cook fire, and the lieutenant had been quiet at the cook fire, and the captain had been writing in his letter at his own fire with his head bent low, and nobody had looked at anybody else for what Garrick had counted as half an hour. Garrick had decided this was unmanly. His brother had told him once that the worst thing a soldier could be was the man who let the silence sit. If it gets quiet, sing. So in the morning, Garrick walked with the company up the road, and at the first switchback, he opened his mouth to sing. He felt his throat make the shape of singing. He felt his lips part. He felt the air between his face and the back of the boy in front of him, and he felt the absence of the song. He had made no sound. He stopped walking. The boy behind him walked into him. The boy behind him did not say anything. Garrick turned around. The boy behind him was looking at the ground. He tried again. He said hello. He said hey. He said his brother's name, which was the loudest name he knew, the name he could say in the dark. Nothing. He drummed his brother's rhythm on the canteen. He could feel the metal under his fingers. He could not hear it. He looked at the boy beside him, the boy he had taught the rhythm to on the 3rd morning, and the boy beside him was drumming the rhythm. Garrick could see his fingers moving. He could see his lips moving slightly, the way a man's lips move when he is keeping time without meaning to. He could not hear that boy either. He did not know which of them had stopped making sound. He decided, and he would think of this decision for the rest of his life, because it was the last decision he made on the iron road, to keep drumming, to not stop. If it gets quiet, sing. If the singing did not work, drum. He drummed every step the rest of the day. He could not hear it. He drummed anyway. That was the choice. It would cost him. On the 6th morning, Garrick woke and could not remember his name. He knew he had one. He knew it began with a hard sound. He knew his mother had said it in 2 syllables. He knew his brother had only used it when he was angry, and that the rest of the time his brother had called him the small one, which was a joke because they were the same height by then. He could remember his mother. He could remember his brother. He could not remember the word that was him. He lay still for a long time. He decided he would find his name. He would sit up, and he would go through every word he knew, and one of them would be his, and he would know it when he heard it inside his own head. He sat up. He started with the words that began with hard sounds. Can. No. Kor. No. Ga. He stopped. The word had felt like his, for half a breath. Ga. And then nothing. He tried it again. Ga. And again the half breath of recognition, and then the silence. He tried it 100 times, each time the same. Ga. And then a wall. The road had taken half. The road had left him half. He reached for his canteen to drum the rhythm, to remind himself by the rhythm who he was, and his hand stopped halfway, because he did not know if the canteen on his belt was his. There were canteens on the ground around the camp. Some were dented. Some of the dents looked like a man's thumb, some larger, some smaller. He did not know which dent his brother had pressed. He sat for a long time with his hand half extended. Ga. He tried. Ga. The wall. He could not finish. A hand that was not his picked up a canteen and put it in his hand. He drank from it. The water tasted like water. The metal under his fingers was metal. The dent under his thumb was a dent. He did not know if it was his brother's dent.
He drummed the rhythm anyway.
He could not hear it. He drummed it anyway. He did not stop. He had decided not to stop. On the 9th day, they climbed past a ridge above the pass, and standing on that ridge, looking down at them, was a figure in plate armor, too dark and too dented to belong to any kingdom they knew. His helm was closed. His surcoat was rotted to threads. He carried, at his hip, the broken hilt of a sword with no blade. He did not move. The half-named boy who had been Garrick, who had walked 4 days now drumming a rhythm he could not hear, who had said "ga" 1,000 times in his own head and never reached the second syllable, looked up. He looked up because something in him knew he should ask. His canteen was empty. He had not noticed when. He had forgotten to drink because drinking required being thirsty, and being thirsty required being someone, and he was not sure he was someone. He opened his mouth to ask the figure for water. The figure on the ridge did not move. His helm was closed. He made no gesture. But Garrick understood the answer before the question reached his throat. I have already given my water away. I have none left to give. Garrick closed his mouth. He understood also, and this was the worst of it, that the figure on the ridge had once tried to drum a rhythm too, that the figure had once tried to keep singing when the silence came, that the figure had paid in everything except the armor. Garrick lifted his hand to drum on his canteen one more time. He wanted the figure to know he understood. He wanted the figure to know that he too was still drumming. He could not lift his hand. The figure on the ridge inclined his helm, barely, a quarter degree, and Garrick understood in that quarter degree that the figure had seen him try. It was the first time in 5 days that Garrick had been seen. He wept. He did not know he was weeping. The tears were on his face. His throat made no sound. The company walked on. When they were past the ridge, every man in the line looked back. The figure was still standing. Garrick remembered then the dent in the canteen, the shape of his brother's thumb. He remembered the shape clearly. He could no longer remember his brother's face. What came down out of the high country a year and 17 days later was 41 men. The warden of the weighhouse at the foot of the pass watched them coming for an hour. He had been a soldier in his youth. He recognized the way they moved. They were naked. The road had kept the cloth. They were weeping the way a wound weeps. He gave them water. They drank. He gave them bread. They ate. He went down the line and asked each of them his name. 40 of them opened their mouths and could not answer, not because they refused, because they did not know. The 41st was a thin boy with the paymaster's coat buttons sewn to the inside of his bare arm where his clothes had once been. He had a canteen on his hip with a dent in it shaped like a man's thumb. He opened his mouth. He tried. He tried again. He said one word. He said, "Garrick." And then he closed his mouth, and he did not open it again for the rest of his life. He went home. He lived another 40 years in his mother's house. Every morning at the same hour, he drummed 2 fingers on the canteen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And his mother, who outlived him, said in her old age that she had asked him 100 times whose rhythm it was, and he had never been able to tell her. He had remembered the rhythm. He had not remembered the brother. The road had taken the brother. The road had taken everyone whose name was not the boy's own. It had given back the boy's name, half of it, the half he had reached for on the 6th morning when he had decided not to stop, and the rhythm, and the shape of a thumb in metal. It had given back, in other words, exactly what he had refused to surrender. The road kept the rest. I have stood beside the wagon ruts on the iron road. I have measured one with my own arm. It is deeper than my forearm is long. It is cut into stone. There were never any wagons that could cut a rut like that. There are never any horse marks beside the ruts. The ruts go in one direction only. I will not tell you what I think made them. I have a guess. I have kept it. Garrick's mother is dead. The canteen with the dent in it is in a cupboard in a house that is now owned by people who do not know what it is. The brass token, which was in Garrick's boot when he came down out of the high country, was given to the weighhouse warden, who did not know what it was either, and who folded it into a letter the road later folded into the wall. Someone has been folding the letters into the wall in the night. I have asked the wardens. They cannot say. Next time, I will tell you about the wall, about what one of those letters said on the back of the page in handwriting that did not match its writer. Tonight is enough. The iron road took 300 men. It gave back 41 and a word. The word was a boy's name, and not all of it. I am telling you what I saw.